Hello. All right, now do we have sound? Looks like we do. What up, Predator? KK Trade, Coper, John, Francis. All right. Let's see what Mancini says here. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. 52.45 support. All right, 54.25 support. Fails sees 54.05. 53.77. Gap fill below. 54.57 to the upside. $54.69, $54.85. All right, we got those marked out. Okay. What up, Black Beauty? What's going on social media? Pine Tree in the house. What up? 972? Yeah. Seems reasonable. Seems reasonable. What do we got? About 6 minutes until open here. Need to see one more thing. All right, let me see here. Seems like it could push right up. Good morning, Rob. What up, Kurd? Mom gets caught having sex. Oh. I don't know, Black Beauty. Yeah, people are crazy. People will be cray cray sometimes. Cray cray. All right. There's the 925 candle, I think, right? Yeah, a little push up. Yeah, I have no idea, Black Beauty. What up, Tech T? So we're just kind of watching here. Let me pull everything back over. All right. Yes, kind of pushing up there, 54, 57 earlier. Kind of tapped it, holding up there. Kind of watching here to see what happens at open. Not quite sure what we're going to get. I mean, obviously, we're very bullish. Looking very, very bullish here. What up, long room? You're long? ES kind of pulling back here, 54.50. All right, we'll see kind of what happens here at open. I'm not really sure. 90% off flash sale. Yeah, I saw that. I guess I need to update the thing, huh? 90% off Apex. There we go. It's only for what, 2 days here, today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow, that's it. Bulenox till the 30th, yeah. It'd be nice if they did. Elite Trader funding reduce activation fees. Oh, really? Didn't even know that. Got about 1 minute till open. Do we just pull back here at open, kind of retest that 45 level on the ES, and then rip higher? I don't know. Or do we just rip higher? What up, Timbo? Yeah, Kurt, that's possible, but I don't know. I'm using 80 points, 80 tick stop, or 80 tick take profit, 40 tick stop on the PAs typically. But on this one, 60 and 60. But usually it's 40 and 80. Depends on if I'm trading minis or micros, really. All right, here we go. 40 seconds until open. $40 seconds. All right, let's see what happens here in just a few seconds. This thing's about to open up. Might want to retest kind of that 38 area and then rip up. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what we get. PMI 945, yes. What in the heck? Happened? I'm confused. Oh. Got some delayed data there on my Bulenox. I was like, what in the world? What up, Sherry? Good morning. Captain Price in the house. Do we pull back? Well, it does kind of pull back a little bit there. All right. Pushing up there, sweeping the high. Good morning, York. Who gonna do Disturbed concert? What is that? Disturbed concert? I wanted to kind of jump in long there, but I'm not quite sure. Still think it pushes here. I'm going to jump in here. Let's take 4 off up here. Why will it not let me take those levels off? What the hell? That might be, it didn't get me in the 90 like I wanted it to, so this might be a little bit scary here. Try and get a little runner going here if I can. Rip it through there. Rip it through. Do what I tell you to. You the man. Oh. See how that works? Say, do what I tell you to. And then you just say, you the man. Yeah, it's a PA. Oh, it's in Sugarloaf today. Okay, I got you. I gotcha. Where could this go to? I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to take it at the 09. Will this go higher? I might target a little higher here. Yes, pushing us way above 57 there. I did take this trade over here on my first day on Bulenox as well. We're up $648 on that account. I took it with a mini. Let's go, Room. Nice job. About time we take the trade together. We might get stopped. Come on. Don't stop me, bro. Don't stop me. I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. What up, Dylan? Only high speed up to like 10:30. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, come on. Rude. So rude. Looks like I might run this 936. Yes, pulling back there, 54.52. Yeah, it probably will. How big's this here? All right, pushing lower here. Let's kind of see what we get here out of this level. Yes, back to the 45. I'm just waiting. We do have news here, so. Pull it back into that 5-minute imbalance there. One more call. We'll see, room. I don't know. That's all I can do is just wait. That's all we can do is wait. Let me look at this other chart here for a moment. It is kind of interesting. I actually, depending upon how the 5-minute closes here, I think, ooh, nice bullish reaction. Whoa! Whoa. Okay, I have gotten some. Okay, there we go. I just hit buy on my Take Profit Pro account, guys. I literally just hit buy on my Pro account. I just saw that news and just hit buy. I literally just saw that spike and I was like, buy. I just hit the buy button on my Take Profit Pro account. I mean, I don't think that's news, so. But up $400 on that account. And we got some crazy, look at this. Look at this data latency. Wow, that was crazy. Quant Tower delayed. Yeah, I don't even know where we're at. Yeah, because it's all the way down. Something's going on. The push up on my trading view says 113. Ninja shows the same. Poker face, yeah. I just pressed the button. I was like, shit. Long. I literally just pressed the button there on my Take Profit Pro account. I was actually setting up my chart to see what a short looked like, and it just started going crazy. Huge wick there on the 5 minutes so far. ES tapping into that 54.96. All right, let's see. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on here, but seems bullish. I don't know. Do we take a stab long here? Put the stop at the low. I don't know if we got a 30-second chart. Let's see. Yeah, I really don't have anything there either. Kind of very twitchy right now. Probably best to just be patient here. I don't know what that was. That was just a boner. A boner from space. 200 pointer. You're short rest of the day? I don't know, room. I think we're going to push. I think we're still going up. Still room. That's what I think. But, I mean, you have an obvious wick up here. But that being said, it could just wrap again. It could just, like, snap against you. All right, we're going to try a little stab long here, a little long ski. Oh, I did forget about the news too. Should probably waited. Yeah, I forgot about that news. I might get out of this. Let's see. Yeah, I should have probably waited. Might end up bad for this account. I probably should just close it, to be honest. We're just going to hold it, though. Not sure how many to waste my morning. Yeah. Gonna give PS3 controller driver another chance. Tesla pumping. Got news in a minute and a half. I should probably just kill this. Really probably should. Get back above the 40 here. I think we can go. All right, now I'm going to pull the stop in. Need it to rip up. This is going to be kind of a little risky, if I say so myself. Well, acts like it wants to go. All right, I'm going to stop up here. I think it's going to go, but I was already being a little too risky on that account there. So, oh, yeah, we got Fed speaking, China tariffs, all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, it does seem like a stop hunt. So, you need to buy a camera flash. They got all kind of meetups. Oh, okay, cool. I mean, it looks like it's going to go here, but I don't know. That was risky. Yeah, there we go. Now it's going to go. Kind of about halfway up that wick there on the 5-minute. But I think it probably goes. We did print a 5-minute inside bar here. Oof. I did just see that. Wow, stop would be 100 points, though. Little inside bar did print there. We won't see much above that wick. I don't know. I think it rips. You have a hard 37-point stop. Yeah, that's enough. Can't trade or take profits. What's going on, future trader? You didn't get your daily payout, or is there another reason? I could switch over to an eval here and be more aggressive. Let's maybe do that. So switching over to an eval, I'm going to be more aggressive here. So I do think this thing goes. So on 1 micro for now. Oh, news trading. Futures trader, I don't know if that, I mean, that wasn't red folder news, so I think you'll be okay. I didn't see any red folder news for today, so you'll probably be all right. Usually they'll send out an email pre-market if there's red folder news that you cannot trade, and I don't see anything from them. Yeah. I did not get anything from them saying we couldn't trade, so you should be okay. I'm going to add into this position. I'll add into this position as we can, right back to the entry there. I'll take that off at that wick there. So 2 micros so far, just in an eval. Forex Factory considered that red folder. Did they, John? I don't know. I didn't see it as red folder on, was it 3-star? Yeah, I guess it was 3-star, but usually they send an email, and I didn't get an email saying no trading, but I don't know. Maybe you're right. I took my trade before that. I took my trade on this candle, and that wasn't that news. This was a good 8 minutes before the news. So, slow motion. Yeah, I think if we get above this wick here, we're probably going to see a little spike action. Coming into the macro here, also 10 minutes from that new home sales news. New home sales. Then we should be pretty much in the clear. It's 2 minutes. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying it wasn't 3-star news. It did show 3-star news on what you call it, economic calendar on investing.com too, but they didn't send out an email this morning saying that you couldn't change. You know, usually they would send an email, but I mean, probably should be waiting anyway, right? Makes sense. So in 3 micros here on this long, just an eval, being a little more aggressive on this eval. My Funded Futures eval. Yeah, I think it's 1 minute before and 1 minute after. It might be 2 minutes. I don't even know. Kind of move these targets up a little bit here. All right, took me on a 1 there. Might go stop to break even above 113. It will be in consideration. Oh, that's Euro, not US. Oh, I got you. What up, TCG? Andy in the house. Oh, you're cautious. Nothing wrong with that, futures trader, at all. You look for 150 target. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I'm looking at 144 kind of as my buy side, 145. And then, but I do think that it's possible for us to move even above that. You know, even up to here. I do think that's even possible. I'm going to wait for 145 to hit to move my stop to break even. I'll still consider adding to this as we push. If we pull back, we'll consider some additions on the way. And there's a pullback, a healthy pullback. Not quite what we were expecting, but we'll take it. We'll add one more. A little liquidity sweep here for the push-up. I don't know. Or is this going to be giving us some information and saying, it might go lower? I don't know. Could be. How soon after you pass? You have until the next bill date, Joe. And you can even wait later than that as long as you're okay with being rebilled. As long as you're okay with being rebilled there. This is an eval. If we blow it, so what? So, I don't want to blow it, but if it happens, it happens. Obviously, I'm being a little higher risk with this eval here. So, you passed 20 accounts. Let's go. Nice job, Joe. Nice job. Excellent. Excellent job. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for maybe 5 more Apex accounts. I'll pick them up today or tomorrow, try to get them passed at some point. Maybe 5 more to get me to 10. And I think that's where I'll pump the brakes for now. We'll pump the brakes at 10 for now. And then going to get up to 3 Bulenox accounts, 5 take private traders, 3 my funded futures. And then I might go with 5 Topstep. It's kind of the idea for now. Oh, yeah, for sure, futures trader. For sure, for sure. So, might add into the 19,000 level. Got the 50 EMA there. May actually add a decent amount. And if she blows, she blows. Still believe in the push through 145 at least. So, I'll look for a little bounce down here. Wanted to get 5 in there. I should have just put it on 5 and left it, but I didn't. You have the whole number, you have the 50 EMA. You do expect that bounce there. We're 4 micros now. It took us out of 3, or 2 of the purchases there. Left 1 sitting there because of the different fields. Yes, moving below the 69 level here. It's of some concern, I guess. Still holding there. All right, back down to just 3. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 837, yeah. Yeah, VWAP could touch. The data candle from 840 or 945 is right here. So we just swept that data candle. ES recovering the 69 level here. See if that takes us higher. We do have an opportunity to get out here, break even if we want to take it. Calling it a day. Oh man, it's making your butt sweaty. Yesterday we made session highs, came down to the gap, and then stopped. Came back up to new session highs. Deja vu. Maybe. Maybe. I still believe in the 145 level, but it doesn't mean that we're going to go there on news or even right now. We still could go down and come back up here later, right? We could. A resweep of this low would be not great. Yeah, new home sales at 10, so we got less than 2 minutes. I could put my hard stop in at these lows, but or what we could do is just, we're in 3. All right, I'll reduce. I'll take 1 off there to reduce risk. Just reducing risk down to 2 micros. And then I'll just put my hard stop down here at the lows. You're hanging fire till 10. This is too scary. Yeah, it is for real. I blew a couple evals over trading, nothing on PAs, headspaces. Yeah, that's okay, Trev, right? If you're gonna blow something, you want to blow. You'd rather it be evals. Got less than a minute here until the news. It's either gonna rip higher, rip lower, or do nothing. We don't know. That 9:45 news didn't do much, but 10 a.m. probably will. 20 seconds. We got our stop in here. I mean, we are risking a little bit here on this. What is it? Like $400 or something? I don't even know. I think we just go to the moon, but I could be wrong. There we go. There is the news. A little wickage on both sides here. A little liquidity grab to the bottom side there. All right, we're going to go stop break even now. We hit the sell side technically, or the buy side. Or I'm sorry, sell side. Yeah, that is buy side. All right, stopped out there. That's okay. Got a little something out of it. I'm assuming that it hit on NQ. I gotta make sure. Actually, I don't think it hit on NQ. So now, ideally, we'd like to see this candle close, come down here, sweep the low, and then we can target back up there again. That would be ideal. Yeah, loot. You got stopped again, Curd? That sucks. Yeah, we want to see this take the low. You want to see one of these taken first. Do not. I don't feel comfortable taking a trade until one side is taken versus the other. I prefer sell side. I prefer it to come down here because we left relative equal highs on the NQ up there at 145. So I'd prefer it come down here, sweep this, and then come back up here for this. So up $160 on this eval. And what I might do is I may just suit this low, but not with 5. We might scale into this position here at the low and just look for it in an eval only here, of course. It's not normally how I would trade it, but I don't think that's unreasonable. Ugh. All right. You'll stop scalping. You had a long agent session and wanted to let it go, but got stopped there too. That sucks. Bounce off the 50 again. Big bounce, 30 points. So I'm going to start scaling in here. Safer play would be to wait for this to be swept, but I'm not quite sure what side's going to get swept first. So I'm okay with kind of just having stop at the low. Probably should have waited for the low to be taken, but add one more there. Thought process here is that this low might not get taken first. So if it doesn't, I kind of want to participate for the push through here. Now, if we're in profit, I'm not going to add to this trade. In fact, I might scale one actually right here. Right there. I think I'll scale one at that 67 level if we get it. If we don't get it, that's fine. I'll just add back into it as it continues to pull back. But just thinking of scaling one there. I mean, it is 30 points after all. Yeah, we'll see, Trev. This is just kind of in a chart time field trade here. This is not. I mean, it is a setup in a sense that we have a draw. I think we have a clear draw on liquidity here. I think the top side makes more sense to get swept than the bottom side of the SWIC. Now, ideally, you sweep the bottom side and then you go, but that sometimes doesn't happen. We have no idea which one is going to take first here. And since this long down here is cheap enough and I can just keep averaging into it as we pull back, I feel like this is an okay stab. Just with micros, just on an eval, nothing crazy here. There's the first target taken out there. Yeah, I agree, Trev. I think they're just kind of liquidity grabs. So it could be, Peter. It very, very well could be. But I don't know. In my opinion, this is the stronger drawn liquidity. It doesn't have to come down here first. I mean, it could choose to take that second or first. I don't know. I don't know which. I do think both of these will be taken ultimately. You will be taken. So Yeah, I think ultimately both sides are taken. So if we took this side first, if we did this, then yeah, then I think we eventually come back to that wick. But it might do it now. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. That's why I'm just stabbing long now instead of waiting. It's more risk. It's definitely riskier for me to stab long now instead of waiting. But I'm just in a micro, very light size. On an eval, so let's take, you take those things into consideration. I think it's an okay play. So just being aggressive. I'm saying that I'm being aggressive up front. And I'm going to average in down in this zone down here. We'll just put the stop at the low. If the low doesn't hold, we get stopped out. No big deal. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. If you're new here, please subscribe. Help support the channel. We do appreciate you. Just being here and watching the channel is enough, but we do appreciate all the subscriptions that we get there. Kind of choppy action, to be honest, since this news candle broke here. Let's see what our daily payout is here that we locked in. $3.95 times 0.8. Locking in another $316 Take Profit Trader daily payout. Let's go. That's 3 daily payouts in a row on that account. 208, 252, and 308. So whatever that comes out to be. Let me see. 208. Math is hard. Is that right? 308, 768. Oh, 316. $776 in the last 4 days there. I'll take Profit Trader. Not bad. Daily payouts. Basin is speaking. That's the reason for the ranging. Yeah. Yeah, see, we got a speaker. Is he still talking? Fed Waller was 9:30. I don't know if he's still talking. If the ES gets above 90 here, we can get going. So far, it's just holding below 90. Just printed another inside bar there on the 5-minute chart. So let's see here, tapping up. Let's see if it can get above that 80 level there on the Nasdaq. Leaving those wicks up there. If we break above 80, that would be breaking to the upside above that 5-minute inside bar there. So if it breaks above, there we go. So it broke above it. So let's see if it can go now. Little inside bar here on the 5-minute. Wonder if Pine Tree, you taking that inside bar? I don't know if he's in here or not. Pine Tree taking the inside bar, yes or no? I wonder if that did the first one. Oh, how did the first one do? I know we had an inside bar earlier. Okay, well, it paid. What did it pay? 27 points, 26 points. All right, here we go. Holding up there at the 90. We push through the 90 here. We see that 110 level pretty quickly. That's about the midway point of this gap, too. Well, maybe a little more than midway of this wick. I called it a gap. This is about the midway point here, 105. If we get through that 105 level, we can run that 145 level there. Getting chopped up with the minis. Oof, Gopher, that's tough. Sorry to hear that. Let's see. Should I lock some in here? I mean, we're up 50 points, 70 points, actually. Tell you what. I don't know. I still just think the idea makes more sense. I don't even know if I want to go to break even, to be honest. I'm going to take it off. I'm not even going to put the stop at break even. I don't think it makes any sense yet. We are rejecting 50% of the wick here. We literally hit directly 50% of this wick and turn back down. It is a thing that I talk about quite often. There's 50% of the wick to the tick. Marbles. Wrong channel. Wrong channel. No marbles here. The clean was overnight. Yeah, maybe Futures Trader. I don't know. I was sleeping overnight, though. I couldn't participate. I could not participate. Yeah, I don't know, Tech T. Probably a decent amount. Especially with the 90% off sale with Apex and 91 with Bulenox. People are they're gonna be full porting. Hopefully they're not following this idiot online named Methodical, man, because that guy's stupid. That guy's dumb. He was just up $100 and didn't even take it. What are we doing? Why didn't he take it? Why didn't he take it? So he's such a degen. That's right. He's a degen. He full ports all the time. Oh. Just one micro, though, guys. All because of Tom Sabo. He sold that one micro. That dirty dog. All right, Copra. That sucks. All right, I'm going to add into this for sure, guys. So it's doing kind of what we wanted it to do anyway. What we're expecting it to do, right? Oh, I need to watch. Let me watch it on the NQ and not on the MNQ. I'm going to watch it on the NQ here. That darn Tom Sabo sold one micro. I knew he was going to do it to us. I knew he was going to do it. All right, here we go. Pulling back there, 19,000. Got to take Tom out behind the dumpster at Wendy's and beat him. Out by the dumpster at Wendy's and just give him a slacking. All right, here we go. What am I in here for? I'm going to get in 5 here. Hey, let's go. Alexander Doe, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. All right, come on. You know you want to rip back up. I'm souping this level. It's not normally how I would do this, but this is what I'm going to do. So, all right, out of 1, or I guess we're out of 2 there. So we're only at 3 micros now. That push through 10 should happen there. All right, now we're just in 2. And I'll front run the 50 EMA on this one. All right, I'm going to go stop to break even here. We're up 10, 12 points now. And we'll hold 1 for glory. We will hold 1 for glory. All right, stopped out there. I meant to take this off here. I just noticed that small gap there. We got out of that alive. We're up 277 on that eval. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. We take another stab here, maybe. I'll take a little stab here for a little pump back up here. I might be one or 2 candles early on this. Could wait for an SMT here. Really would be best. We'll probably take out this low here. Yeah. Still up 229, 254. I'm sorry. Yeah, we are approaching the 5-minute trend, but it would be the third touch, so I don't love it. I'm not going to use it. Actually, would it be the third touch? 1. Oh, actually, yeah, it is just the second touch. So yeah, it's not a bad idea. Let me see where. Yeah, I don't love it now that I'm looking at it. We could retest 35 pretty quickly here. I actually think we probably hold. Probably holds. Full port. Need 250 to pass. Yeah. Well, 250. You don't need to full port 250. This actually looks the cleanest. It's on the 2-minute chart, though, and it is a 30-point gap. Do you want the trauma to be close to the trend line? Yeah, you want it to be close to it, John. You want the trauma to close. That's what I was looking at. So you really want it to be like, you know, right when it's breaking, it closes below at the same time. So it's just a little too far away now, but it didn't close below anyway. I don't know if I want to risk this much on my funded accounts, but I might take this on my Take Profit Pro. I think I'm going to switch over only to the Take Profit Pro account. And if this triggers, I will take it and risk losing the $600. So I'll take this on my Take Profit Pro account, and I'm going to target. I'm going to try to hold for the 144 area. Stop to break even will be at. It's going to be so difficult not to take it off. Good morning, BTC. How you doing? I could take this on all the accounts and use micros. I could do that. Is an option. All right, I'm in. Locking in the daily payout there. I think it goes. So giving it a chance to go, but locking in a daily payout as well. Can it go? Boom. Let's go. Locking in a $500 daily payout there on Take Profit Trader Pro. $505 on the daily payout locked in there. Take Profit Pro. To go along with the $300 on the other account there. $300. So pretty solid day right there. Could have taken it on the other accounts. But it could have switched over to micros. Probably would have been the smartest thing to do. I think this hits quite often. But just decided to be able to risk it on the Take Profit Pro made more sense. I could have let it go, but it's hard not to take, you know, $400 or $500 when you see it. So let's see what would have happened here if I would have just went break even. That would have went break even there, and let's see if it would have just ended up being break even. I do think I'm going to go ahead and average into this here on this eval now. So would not have been break even, or would not have been a break even trade so far. IB's in 3 minutes. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Back above that high there at 110, I'm going to go stop to break even there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go stop to break even now, but it'll be to the actual break even, not to where my entry is. Actual break even 76. So risking only $20 now in this trade, trying to get 60 points, 120. Look like we're going to smash. Yeah, I think so too. I think we run right into it. Yeah, I didn't get the trade on the Apex accounts. That tells me that I may not end up taking a trade on those today. That's all right, right? We may not get an Apex trade today. That 2 minute just had a 30-point stop. I needed to switch to micros, but I thought about it too late. And I already have a chart set up for micros too. You know, I have this chart right here already set up to take micros, but I just, you know, I would have had to switch over here and did my 5-minute strat ATM, but already got the copier turned on and everything for micros. I don't know. I thought about it too late. All right, I need to watch NQ here because if NQ hits the data high first, then we're going to want to cover over here on the micros. Vamos! Vamos! So yeah, let's see how much money we made on that payout. Hey, let's go, Phoenix AVS. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. So 404 plus 316. So locking in $720 today in payouts. So I need to add almost $1,000 to our total for the year. 252 from yesterday and then 700 from today. Should push us over 10K, I think. I think it pushed us over 10K for the year. Which is not where we wanted to be, but hey, we want to be more than that. But that's all right. Slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes. I'm almost thinking I should full port maybe 5 more micros here. Maybe full port 5 micros. I think this hits. Rip it. Come on, Nasty. I mean, Nasdaq. You can do it. The Nasty. She can do it. ES still has a ways to go for the data low here. It's about 10 points, or the data high. It's about 10 points off the data high. Man, that freaking soup level down here that I longed actually turned out to be nice. That re-entry, I kind of thought we might take that wick, but the Nasty Green, that's right. You didn't make any this year, lost 7 accounts. That's all right, Curd. You get there. What up, Trader Oracle? Hey, I got your package, Oracle. I got your package. I didn't get to open it yet, but I am going to open it today and look at it. Appreciate you sending that to me. To the moon? Question mark. To the moon? There we go. Rip it. Come on. Why you always got to mess around when you get to these levels? The only problem you're going to have is that you wish you had bought more. Sound fair? That's what I'm thinking right now. I should be in more than one micro. Yeah, I got to inspect the package. Oh! Ding, 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 ding. Let's go. There we go. So, yeah, we could have held there. Maybe we should have held. That would have been, let's just talk about what could have been. 44 plus 24, 64. That could have been a 68-point winner on one mini. You know, it's like $1,200, $1,300, but I'm just too much of a wuss to hold it like that. So, one micro is probably okay, yeah. Bought 200 shares of QQQ at the bottom. Let's go, Oracle. Nice job. So, let's go over what we're at right now. This eval, we're up $385. We did hit the daily loss limit on it yesterday, but we're almost back to break even. Bulenox, we are up $648 on our fresh master account that we just activated. My funded futures, we're up $130 on day 4 of this account. Take Profit Pro, we're up $395 on that account. And then over here, we flipped day 4 on this Take Profit Trader account that we've already passed. We've not found a trade for our PA accounts yet, and we're up $505 on our Take Profit Pro. And you can see today is day 1 above the buffer, so $500 can be requested. So pretty solid day, even though we haven't taken a trade on our Apex accounts yet, but pretty solid. Pretty solid day. And if you guys didn't know, Apex is 90% off. Bulenox pipping them one time, 91% off. Nasdaq has ran the data high. Excuse me. ES has not. Still got 3 more points to go there on the ES. Good morning, Robert. Lost 1K today, made it back. Let's go. Thank you, Predator. Yeah, we really have. Since we've gotten back from vacation, guys, we've really been killing it. Even the last couple of days on vacation, when I was really not in a great mental state from those account errors that cost me my 20 funded accounts, even there, we've still been doing incredibly well considering. So we're not getting the big payout numbers yet, right? We're not getting huge numbers, but we're getting enough to make ourselves feel better about it. See that 5-minute chart there? Really just held this 5-minute trend all day. That even that data wick there, that little splash down below, still held it. Or actually, this is where we ripped up and closed kind of in the middle. But yeah, just holding that 5-minute uptrend. That inside bar, yeah, that one paid 25 points. Yeah, both inside bars today paid around 25 points in profit. Not bad. I do think this thing has legs to go higher, guys. 193, 255 up next. I think these are completely reasonable targets, and I would be holding along here still until ES hits the data high. So, yeah. Initial balance is now set. We could take a little initial balance retest here. Kind of got the protection of the a fair value gap and the 50 level there. Let's take a little stab at it. Again, ES still has the draw liquidity higher. So that's why I think this could still be a W trade. Could also say there's an SMT here and the ES maybe doesn't take. I don't like SMTs. I don't like SMTs with the data wick though. $155, we'll go stop to break even here. Gonna go stop to break even at 155 if we get there. If not, then it's just a loss. Hit the 9 EMA there. It would be so weird if ES does not hit that data high. I mean, I think it's going to. I'm just in too heavy here to give it much more room than I'm already giving it. I could maybe move it down to this wick. Might make sense, but I do think if it gets another push through this 9, it just goes lower. So let's see here. Can we go? Nope. All right, stop this out there. We're still up on that account, though, so we're good. Still up $200. You're short. Let's go, room. See some profit taking next 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll see. So ES did not still take that data high. I mean, I still think it does. I really do. We do have a bearish 5-minute Harami here. Man, do we stab at that? 102 would be your target. You have a bearish 5-minute Harami here. 102 would be your target. I think it goes against the draw, so I'm not going to take it, but it could hit. Yeah, the Harami, yeah, the RR is not great. Well, I mean, it's not terrible now, if you take it now. 28 for 2039 if you take it now. Why not? I'm glutton for punishment here. Why not? Back down to those wicks, I'll go break even. Should we lock in some here? Probably. Locking in 15, and I'm just going to take it there. I'm not going to let it bounce at that area. So getting that money back from that loss there, back up 440 on this account now. So yeah, that Harami, it did work. You can see here if you guys don't know what a Harami is. So it's where the wick goes above the high or the low of the previous candle. This is the mother candle. And then the body of the candle closes inside of the mother candle. So you can see closed red inside this candle. And you would target, I usually target the body, but you can target the wick. So I targeted just the body there, the 102 area. You can just target the wick. But these work best at highs and lows. So once you've swept a high or a low, that's where I found they work the best. Middle of the range, not so much. But yeah, highs or lows seems to be the sweet spot for those. It worked perfectly off that IBH. Yes. I thought that ES would take that. I still think ES takes the data wick. We just got, you know, this kind of strange pullback here. I still think the ES works its way up to that data wick again. Maybe off this level here. We'll see. Delivering from a fair value gap here too. ES ripping off another level of support. You still believe in your longs? Yeah, I think so too. I'm still on board with the longs. I'm probably about to take another long here. Yeah. So what I might do here is I'll probably break even's 143, so you could scale there. And then target, can leave a runner on here for that 193 area up there, maybe even 245. We'll see. Expecting a spike, but maybe we bear down. I don't think we're going to fill that gap, Trev. I don't know. Maybe later today. We're too bullish for now, I think. But we could steal. I mean, we still could. There's a big gap down there. It's going to get filled at some point. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Kind of like we had yesterday where with a big gap up on Sunday and then, or down. And then yesterday we just bulldozered back up to fill it. Woo! Big sneeze there. Excuse me. We are delivering from a 5-minute here. We didn't quite pull back to 50% of this leg, I don't think. Yeah. Now we could retrace a little further down here to the 70 area. We'll see. Oh, darn. Anyway, well, that's the 30-second. Yeah. I was about to say, did I miss the 50 touch there? I did. No. I was going to say not a lot of momentum there, but you would like to see a little more momentum for this to get through there. It's not really giving it to us. Not really giving it to us at all here. So Mancini says 54.57 must fail in order to start a sell. Can you do brackets on Quantire? Yes, you can, Black Beauty. I just don't, but you can. OBS reconnecting. I'm going to take the majority of the position off at the there. And we'll go break even there as well, 145. So still did not hit that internal there. Might add to this. Mancini sounds like a genie. Yeah, he is. Genie name. So weird watching price on the 30-second chart now. It's so jumpy. It's so like twitchy. So twitchy. So back above this wick here will be your break-even point now at this point. A close below the gap is your stop out. Might get it right here. Can we get back up there is the question. I'm going to close below here. I'm going to move the stop down to the low. All right, there we go. Stopped out. Up $166 after hitting that loss there. That failure there to make that. Oh, we're at the 50 EMA there too. I didn't see kind of what the reaction was off that 50. I don't know if we bounced there or not already. No idea. It's like crystal meth Sarah at 1 a.m. picking things off her clothes. Could be. Now that's kind of like that pullback like we were kind of thinking, like 70 area. Trying a little stab here. It's kind of back to that 50% mark there. Right there at it. Yeah, a little bit deeper. Maybe retest of this inverse. 990 Magic 90s is where I think we may head. Room says longs are dead. They might be room for a minute, but I think ultimately we still go. No, we could go down. I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, here's the thing: we could both be right, right? We could both still get paid. That's how this market works. You could be right. I could be right. Because we're not, you know, I'm not holding it all day. All right. It's going to go break even there. Probably get stopped. We'll give it a chance to go. Oh, well, my chart just froze. You guys having that happen? That happened to me earlier, and I thought I was stopped out and I actually hit my take profit. Yeah, I tend to agree there. We're in that 5-minute imbalance there. Guys, we only need 4 more subscribers to get to 6,900. I feel like we've been at 6,800 for forever. So if you are watching and you're not subscribed, maybe we'll do a giveaway if we get to 6,900. I think I might have a little something to give away. I might have a little something that I can give away. Husk found his wallet. Dude, Marcin, you have no idea. Husk was losing his shit because that wallet was gone. He was like flipping out. He thought he left it at the gas station. It ended up being in the bed of his truck. He has one of those tonneau covers on his truck, and he had it lifted up. He had it folded back. I guess he had laid his wallet on top of it, and then he closed it. When he closed it, it flipped it into the bed of the truck. And, yeah, but he finally found it. It took him, I want to say he was looking for it for probably an hour. And he finally did find it. But, yeah, he was not, he was flipping out. You know, you're, I don't know, 13 hours from home without a wallet would be not a fun thing, but still. Wouldn't have been a money issue, obviously, because he has plenty of people to help him with that. But, yeah, just sort of a thing there. All right, I'm going to long this sweep here. I'm going 5 micros. And I'll leave one kind of up here as for a little run. Little direct retest of the 50% line. Just expecting a bounce. A little liquidity sweep here too. So I'm expecting just a bounce here. All right, all out there except for one. We're going to go stop to break even here, stone cold. See, this is a soup area that makes a lot of sense. We're hanging out at the 50% range. You kind of left a few wicks there. That makes a lot of sense there for that to be a little soup area. Fast $300. Let's go, Marcin. No, Room, you're okay. I mean, like I told you, we can both still win. We can have different biases and still we can both make money. I mean, that's how trading works. You know, because we're not looking for home runs. We're scalping, right? So I could be like, oh, it's going up. And then it pulls back 10 points and maybe it gives you what you need. And then it goes up and gives me my 10. Whatever. It's all the same. All right, 3 more subscribers, guys. 3 more subscribers and we'll do a giveaway. A secret giveaway. I don't know that I can tell you guys what it is. I don't know. It will be something very feisty. Let's make sure we have a giveaway first before we say we're going to do a giveaway. I'm sure I do, but let's see. What do we got? Guys, if you're not buying some take profit trader accounts, guys, what are you doing? It's a great deal right now. My Fund of Futures also has a very good deal going on too. 30% off, no activation fee, and then for take profit trader, and $82 for the starter account there on My Fund of Futures. A really good deal. All in for $82. Hey, John Smith, thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man. DB, welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man. 3 fast track trading, 50K accounts, and Jay's yearly OnlyFans subscription. Let's go. So what we'll do is we'll give away 150K take profit trader evaluation. You're giving away all the funds in an eval? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm thinking that we're going to find some support in this area and bounce out of here. But if the 5-minute closes below here, maybe I change my mind. We'll find out in a minute and a half. I want to see the 5-minute hold here and bounce. But if it closes below, that might be something that changes our mind. Clarity, doing good. We hit 2 take profit trader payouts today, and we have not taken our funded trade on our Apex accounts yet. I did think that trade that we took early was worthy enough, but the stop was just a little wider than I was comfortable with, so I didn't take it. But we're green everywhere else. All right, we need 2 more subscribers. You're green since Asia? Nice. You're red everywhere, Cover. Yeah, that sucks. All right, we're about to close below here on the 5-minute. Man, this thing, it looks like 19,018 might be in store here if we close below. Where's the let me turn that. I got to turn that one account off on the copier. There we go. Take that off. Okay, so it did close below there, which leads me to believe we're probably going to go lower. There's the little 9 touch. What in the hell am I in here? Rip it. Let's go. Oh, shit. I just entered the short right there on all my funded accounts, guys. We just destroyed that short. We just destroyed that short. Let me make sure that I'm out of everything on my copier here. That's all good. All right, that's all good. Man, I just slapped that freaking short right there off the 9. I slapped that short off the 9, just killed it. $600 in those accounts. I shorted the 9 retrace after the 5-minute. Let me show you what I was looking at here. Right here, show you what I was looking at. So we closed below 5-minute here, inversing it. I marked out the target at 19,018. And then as soon as we retraced and touched the 9, that's my entry. First touch of the 9 after the cross. A little bit of a shallow cross, but that's where I entered. Let's go. That must be some kind of news, but that was shock of the hour. Topstep X froze. Apex not working. Yeah. That had to be Tom Sabo. What up, the center? Maxie's chilling over there in the chair. I didn't push the chair back today, so you might could see him over my shoulder a little bit. Man, that went in my favor for once. We'll take it. So we're on day 6 of these accounts, and we're up $1,924. $1,900 on day 6 on these 5. So a couple more solid days, and we'll be at the pay dirt right there. We shall be at the pay dirt. Yeah, that was crazy action right there. I don't quite know what that was. So, you know, the ES also tapped into that level. This is an old note here. I can take that one off, but to that level that must fail to sell, 57. So kind of VWAP area there. Yeah, that was a little crazy action. Haven't put on a single trade yet. Hope everyone else is making this. Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, Donnie speaking. Today is nutty. Nutty! We've still been holding this. We're holding that 5-minute trend line too, to the T. Let's take a peek over at the 5-minute. We're holding that trend line to the T there. Or did we just break it? No, wait. Yeah, I would say right there. Why does this 5-minute chart look different? There we go. That's the way I have it. Okay, now I see why. There we go. Big bounce off that level. Reclaim of the 69 there on the ES. This thing's ripping higher. Huge hold right there on the 5-minute trend line. People getting wrecked. Yeah, not me, Marson. I'm wrecking. I'm not getting wrecked. I'm wrecking. Close back above 100 here would be huge. 93 on the 5-minute. If we close back above 93 on this next 5-minute candle, then that's going to be very, very bullish looking. Yeah, that happened so fast on Ninja. I saw my copier for the first time, like, just go crazy. Knowledge Hub, we're up $616 on, what, 5 accounts? 505 on a daily payout account. Oops. And then we are up, Take Profit Trader Pro daily payout account, 395. So that's a 505 daily payout, a 395 daily payout, $648 on Bulenox first day on that account. This eval is sitting up $233 after fees. This funded account is up $130 after fees. Take Profit Trader Pro, $395. So we are green across the board. Very good timing today on my trades. So, oh, you're wrecking your account, Scoper? That sucks. 3.5%, so no doubt there will be random Monster Bull candles. Must be huge orders at 19,000. I mean, that push off the freaking 57 level on the ES there. I mean, what we go, 57 to almost 77, 20 points almost off that level. Yeah, basically. All right, guys, we need 2 more subscribers. We're going to do a 150K Take Profit Trader free account giveaway. Can we do it? Can we get 2 lousy subscribers? Or am I going to be doing this giveaway at Power Hour or at the Asia session? I don't know. 2 subscribers? Can we do it? Can we pick up 2 subscribers? Call your mom. Call your dad. Call your grandma, your grandpa, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your cousin. Your wife. I don't know. So, yeah, NQ did bounce off 19K. You can resubscribe. That's not going to help Tech T. We need new, fresh meat, fresh young blood. Fresh meat. This does look like it's going to rip. I mean, I think, like I said, if we re-rec this 5-minute that we close below, if we can kind of close above this level, is what I'm looking at. Close above that level on this candle here, then I think we re-see the highs. All right, well, 1 subscriber away, so I'm going to assume that we get the next subscriber. Exclamation point cash in the chat for a free 150K Take Profit Trader account. There we go. We got the subscriber. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. You the man. You the man. If I didn't tell you. If you didn't know, you the man. You got 15 minutes to enter the giveaway. We will not extend this giveaway. When it ends, it ends. 14 minutes and 21 seconds to go. Just so you guys know the details on this 150K account. You do have to pay the $130 activation fee when you pass it. However, I know that sounds bad. At least you know you've already passed the account before you pay it, right? Whereas conversely, if you bought the 150K account up front, what does it cost? $200? What does the Take Profit Trader 150K account cost? And you would be paying that without knowing that you passed it. So the activation fee is still due on a giveaway account. However, you know you passed already. Just trying to make that clear there. Let me see what it normally would cost for this account. This account would normally cost you $252 with no activation fee. So you'll get it for $130. And you would know that you already passed with no activation fee. So just want to make that clear. Andy is here. He's here for the W, he said. He's here for the dub. He is here for the dub. If you wonder what we're waiting on, again, we're kind of waiting on a close above 19,093. If we don't close above there, then we're watching this trend line to see if it breaks. Kind of holding up here. I mean, if you're short biased, this is a decent spot to short with a stop above 107. I guess it's a pretty big stop. Kind of closing below the trauma there, holding it. Got a lot of support here. A lot of support though, so be careful. Cash from Husk Wallet. Let's go, Marcin. I'll try to. Luckily, there was no cash in the wallet. There was no cash in the wallet, luckily enough. Zero cash. Yeah, if I'm looking for a short, I really want to see us kind of close. I mean, really below the 50. I think it's okay if you want to take a short and target this trend line, but until this trend line breaks, you can't be that confident in much. Let's kind of mark out the support levels here on this 5-minute chart. This kind of, like, if you can get below 19,018, you might could target the 18,950. Something like that. I don't hate the short. Only old condoms. Yeah, old crusty ones from 30 years ago. Huss said he hadn't used one of those in decades. What's wrong with you? He is a married man. He don't need those. Your 1K profit gone with that big candle. That sucks, Curd. That sucks. Yeah, you're either the hammer or the nail on those candles there. Luckily today we were the hammer, but easily could have went the other way. Certainly could have. Yes, holding up here 54.69. And this level right here really is another level of support. 61. So if we can close below that, then you probably think we see this next bridge down at 19,018. But tricky spot. Could go either way here. So I'm going to sit it out until I get a little confirmation. Get a little confirmation if we can. You would also have a little bit of a 1 minute, if you push back up here, you have a 1 minute inverse potential. Breaking lower here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Marcin. I mean, we've pretty much made the money we need to make. Who else is live this morning? You need 150 more pesos to pass your Apex? Let's go. That's not much. What do you need? Less than 10 points with a mini? You could... I might actually stab here. I'm going to stab here for a pushback down into the 50. Risk 200 on this. Should be waiting, but I think it pushes lower here. We'll see. All right, guys, we got for the giveaway, how many more minutes? Where's the giveaway at? Oh, there it is. We have 7.5 more minutes if you want to enter the giveaway here. A free Take Profit Trader account. Yeah, I got my stop in. It's okay. If we get stopped out on it, I'm not going to be upset about it. Man, I don't love that candle, though. Get down to like 55, I'm going to go break even. There we go. There we go. Boom. There we go. Oh, there we go. Pushing lower there. That's going below the 50 there. Now we are up on that account, $325. Got 6 minutes to enter the giveaway, guys. 6 minutes. Let's go, Marcin. So nice when you finish your sentences. I'm going to push and then not finish which way you're going. Stab, not friendly when a trader is trading. Did I not finish my sentence? I don't know. I may have read a message or something. Sorry. Short. I was short. The longer we fail to reach the IBH, the more convinced I am we are filling the gap. Maybe. Yeah, we might. I mean, that 5 minute kind of closing below turned me short bias. That 5 minute closing below turned me short bias there. If you're ever wondering which direction I am, though, who is that? PTC. If you see this is green, that means I'm long, green or blue kind of a color. And if you see it's red, then that means I'm short. Okay. There we go. 19018 incoming here. Yeah, I closed a little soon there, but that's all right. I was just looking for a scalp. That's kind of your next level down there. Maybe get a little bounce there. We'll see. Yeah, I tend to agree there, Treff. Again, we got about 5 minutes left in the giveaway, guys. I'm not extending it today. As soon as 5 minutes ends, we're closing it. We're picking the winner. Just like that. Boom. So if you're not in the giveaway, I'm not going to feel bad if you're not in when I hit the button. So. Got that 18 level sitting there with the 5-minute trend line. Let's see if we bounce there. If we push through, that's probably a little bearish there. Marson, 1 micro short, Tom Sabo style. Let's go. Nice job. Oh, VWAP. Yeah, VWAP's down there. 933. Andy said it is his. We'll see, Andy, maybe. Four minutes on the giveaway, guys. 4 minutes. We've bounced off this trend line, what? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Is this test the, is this the one that puts us through there? I don't know. Punches us lower. You're trailing too many short on the email. You just need 53,000 on the dot, Marson, to a pass. Not 1 penny more, 1 penny less. Not 1 penny more, not 1 penny less. That's it. It's passed. And I'm going to load up on some Apex 90%. I'm going to try to pass 5 more tonight. I'm going to buy them tonight. We'll try to pass them tomorrow. All right, the 5-minute is about to close below. What would be the stop on this? I mean, you got a 50-point stop. Kind of scary. Let me look at the other chart right quick. See where that... Yeah, we're kind of... I don't love this close below, but it could still work. I don't love this breakup structure here. Man, I don't know. It could easily bounce here even after closing below. Oh, I was trying to move the target lower. I didn't get to. Oops. Up $416 there. The trend line from 10 to 1050 candle lows from last night and extend it to this morning. Woof. You want me to extend it all the way down, all the way up? What I would probably do if I was using that, I would probably go to the 15-minute. This will be like your bigger time frame trend line. So bigger time frame trend line down there at 890s, VWAP-ish. 1 minute, 30 seconds to enter the giveaway here. Got to stop for the day, negative 1500. If we go up from here, I will be bad. Yeah, Kurt, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't... I mean, I don't like using SMT with data wicks, but right now it's held. And ES is below the level that it needed to breach in order to sell. So I might I'm gonna join in 1 micro here on this one. Less than a minute here, guys, for the giveaway. A little trend line retest there. I'm going to wait a second because ES is retesting that 57 level. If he gets back above there, we could pop. Yeah, ES is kind of bouncing here. Holding up there at the VWAP and the 57 level. All right, guys, 20 seconds on the giveaway here. Exclamation point cash. We have 35 people in there. We have 99 people watching. Giving away 150K Take Profit Trader account, and we are not going to extend it. So if you're not in, sorry. And the giveaway has ended. Sorry about your luck. Close entries. Pick the winner. What's this thing doing here? Why is it not letting me, holy cow. Look at that, guys. It just ran through both profit targets. Just with like nobody's business. Pine tree in the house. I can't. It's not letting me do anything. Let me refresh the thing here. Wow, I turned my head for a moment thinking about entering shorts, and then it just, you know. Winner is Timbo. Let's go. A regular in the chat. Timbo has won the giveaway. You heard cash. Did you get in, Pine Tree? I don't know if you got in. Sorry. Sorry. Timbo, great job. You are the winner, Timbo. You need to send me an email, methodicalman@gmail.com, Timbo. And what I need you to do is send me a screenshot of your YouTube channel like this. So click on your name, screenshot it so I know it's you, and then send me your login, your email only for Take Profit Trader. Email only login from Take Profit Trader. And we'll get the account sent over to you. Huge bounce there off that larger time frame trend line there, the 15-minute. Man, I almost hit enter there and I didn't do it. Pine Tree was just a day late and $1 short on his entry. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Feels too late to enter now. That 5-minute break ended up paying, though, big time there. 114 points just straight down in the blink of an eye. Hanging up right there at the overnight highs as well. Pushing down there 960s, 970s. I just need your email, Timbo, your email account that's registered with Take Profit Trader. That's all we need. That's all we need, and we're good to go. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you, Timbo. Try to pass it. It'd be awesome if somebody could pass one and get it to pay out. You know, that'd be great. You were selling a call you had right when that spike happened before I got out. I was down $200. Oh, that sucks. I do think I'm probably going to call it here, guys. Remember, Apex 90% off is only today and tomorrow, guys. Use code MYTH. Bulenox 91% off is through the end of the month. Use code MM for that. I only recommend the 50K accounts. Take Profit Trader, 30% off. No activation fee, no daily loss limit. And then My Funded Futures, 15% off the starter account. You can get it for $82, all in, no activation fee. Use code MM. I will be back probably this afternoon. I'll be back this afternoon, guys. Probably 2, 3 o'clock, and we'll get some more trades in. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys then.